Koliko je to svrsishodno, koliko je dobro, ali eto ispričat ćemo tu priču. Mi smo živjeli na Buni kod Mostara. Znači, bilo miješano stanovništvo na Buni gdje smo se strahovito lijepo pazili, živjeli skupa. Tada je došlo do sortiranja stanovništva, onaj pripada onaj, tako da kaže. I u tom momentu, ja sam kao Bošnjak iz Bosne i Hercegovine završio u logoru u Čapljini. Strahote su bile teške i užasne i po kompletnom gradu, ginulo se na svakom koraku.
11 puta su se preseljavali iz kuće u kuću dok nismo napravili svoju vlastitu.
My dad, he is disabled to work anywhere because after the war, in the war, I mean, he was a soldier and the bomb hit him and he lost his arm, so that made him 19% of invalid.
Vidite sve, vi ste tu, pratite prilike dosta i politička dešavanja. Znači, rat je završen oružjem, ali rat je nastavljen još nekim političkim djelovanjem.
War was quite long time ago. It was over 20 years when war ended, and maybe people would expect that now everything is back in order, but unfortunately it's not that way. Before war, especially bigger cities were very mixed, but in the war a lot of ethnical cleansing happened and displacing of the people, so now we have three parts of the country with national and religious majorities. There is not much, interaction in between, unfortunately, yet.
Bosnia and Herzegovina, some people call it the land of blood and honey, and that's pretty much it. Bosnia is still recovering from the war. Even now today we have problems with nationalism, but I think Bosnia has a bright future. That's my honest opinion.
I think that young people have that courage and strength to build something new. They're willing to take risks.
Now I feel really great because I'm encouraged. I know that Jericho believes in me and stands behind me, and now my life is much easier.
Drago mi je jako sam bila sretna kad sam saznala za Jericho Foundation i jako mi bilo drago što sam saznala da imamo priliku studirati mi djeca koja smo u domu.
Since back then I was the first student from orphanage to go from high school to college. Besides me, hundreds of other kids haven't had that chance. The only power that we have is our knowledge, and investing into education is the best investment someone can make. Jericho made a really good investment in me, and I'm grateful for it.
Can you explain how you felt and maybe what you were doing when you found out you got the scholarship?
When I find out that I'm going to be Jericho scholarship recipient, I just couldn't imagine that I was chosen for that, and from all these words in my language, thousands of words, I couldn't find one to describe it. I think that the tears started to speak the story about my emotions in that moment.
Jer to mi je jedina nada bila, da jedin uspije završiti fakultet.
When I found that I received that scholarship, I was so excited, I just can't tell you how I felt. It was simply one of the best days in my life.
I just started to cry because it was emotional. Yeah. I was, oh my God, I was crying.
Mr. Mark Merman called me on Skype, and he also told me if you get the scholarships, and a little bit cry and a little bit happy dance, happy dance, something like this.
It's been amazing. She immediately fit right into our family, and Ryder probably won't let her leave. She is part of our family.
This internship here will be really helpful for me when I come back to Bosnia and start to looking for a job, because I will improve my English. That will be like a fact that people in Bosnia will maybe hire someone like that first. I wouldn't think that the donor would be someone so young. Yeah. And that gives me thoughts also, like in the future, to be like him.
For me, it was, I've been provided and helped, and especially through scholarships and things through life in college, and I kind of saw how far education got me. I still had the resources around me, and I lived in a particular place and had kind of those benefits that when I did want to step into it and really start taking it seriously, people were there to help me, even though they knew nothing about me. So when I was presented with the opportunity and I saw that Tarek was reaching out and doing his part, it kind of seemed, it just felt very natural to try to give back the way some people have given to me before.
This leadership seminar, it's been so amazing. I made so many new friends.
I never met more kind people than you, than all of you, that all of group of volunteers, and they are so friendly. They accepted me without judging. They accepted me like family.
Jericho brings love between them, bring unity, bring hope, bring a better future for them. They can see that what Jericho shared with them, that they can do it the same way.
It's very important to continue being a part of Jericho family and for all the people in America, because they are trying to help another country, not only some students, because we are going to make better Bosnia.
Jericho is the only organization who works in Bosnia and who really want to help Bosnia. They don't want to make us good for bring us there, and they are making decisions which are helpful to us, but to stay here and to help people here and improve Bosnia.
Now I met Jericho and everything can be possible.
Without you, I wouldn't be able, and I wouldn't have this amazing new life and new journey for me.
Jericho is more than money. Jericho is family and support and everything. I don't know. They changed my life.